Hey guys, Rav here with another 104 tips and tricks for DayZ patch 1.4. Cook food and it will give more energy. You can draw your weapon a lot quicker from the left shoulder. Aim above zombies when hitting them. This will guarantee headshots. You can unpin a smoke grenade and then attach it to your body. Use a small or one-handed weapon like a knife rather than a large two-handed weapon. These are more effective at killing zombies. You can jump up onto cars, H-barricades, tables and such to hit zombies without them being able to hit you. It's worth taking your shoes off when approaching an enemy building. Yes, you may bleed, but it's worth it to be near silent. You are much louder when wearing a backpack. You can tie players up with 5 different items, rope being the worst and handcuffs being the best. Punch a restrained player to cancel the struggling animation. You can trap people in the back of off-roads as you can't manipulate the seat when sat in the back. Wear gloves to avoid cutting your hands when sliding down a ladder. The line in the PU scope is the height of a player at 1000 meters. You can put the FNX scope on the shotgun. Keep checking your shoes, they will gradually wear as you use them. Castles are really good for finding M70 Tundras. These shops, which are found in most towns, are really good for hunting gear, scopes and ammo. These green containers found all around the map can spawn military loot. There's an unmarked military base just north of Krasnostav. Don't open a box of ammo until you're ready to use it. If it gets damaged, not ruined, you can unbox it and inside the contents will still be pristine. You can craft a wooden crate with 10 nails and 2 planks. These can be buried. Cut down a tree and bury your stash on where the trunk was, and after a restart the tree will regrow and hide the stash. You can bury a stash in a graveyard. This does not show the stash pile. The same thing can be done with train tracks, as well as underneath these radio towers. You can attach the assault backpack to the smash vest. A recently placed landmine will make a ticking noise. Disarming a landmine with a shovel will cause it to explode every time. To safely disarm a landmine, just shoot it from a distance. You can also shoot gas stations to cause them to explode. You can swap rotated horizontal items with vertical items to stack them on top of each other in your inventory. You can clip into this tank in Cherno. You can eat the fat from a human body and not get kuru. This is a brain disease you get from being a cannibal. You can wear a jack-o'-lantern as a helmet. You can use a long stick as storage for vegetables, fruits and meats. Warm items, such as cooked food, will not heat your character up if in your backpack. You can wear an armband as an emergency rag. You can actually loot cycle helicopter crash sites. Fear the fresh spawn, as they have everything to gain and nothing to lose. You can load both types of shotgun rounds into a shotgun at once. Likewise, you can load both tracer rounds and non-tracer rounds into the gun at once. The most common mistake when building a car is people forget to fill the radiator with water. Note, if you remove the radiator from the car, it will empty all the water. You can use a sewing kit to stop bleeding, but it may cause an infection. Use a EpiPen to reset your stamina. You can use the morphine stick to temporarily suppress the injured state, allowing you to sprint like normal. Only use a light when needed. It's a beacon to other players. You can attach the chem light to a backpack, as well as a radio. You can hear gunshots up to 3.5 kilometers away. You can put the battery of a head torch in your hotbar and then spam it to make the head torch flicker. These watchtowers spawn military loot. However, don't climb these watchtowers, it's just a death sentence. These kiosks are great for guns. Struggling to find ammo? Just kill military zombies. They drop both types of 7.62. There are soft skills in the game which give buffs. Watch this guide to find out more. You won't be able to jump if you have low health. Wearing gloves will prevent you from getting blood on your hands when cutting an animal. However, you can just wash your hands afterwards at a well. Put food on the end of a long stick, you can then roast it above a fire. All the resources from a fire can be gathered with just a stone knife. Use a cooking pot when you can. This allows you to cook more food at once. Also, you are not stuck in animation. You can unpin a smoke grenade and attach it to yourself. Use a rangefinder to find the distance of the enemy. You can then use this information to zero your weapon, meaning you won't have to adjust for bullet drop. Gloves can be damaged while sliding. Just wallbanging. Most surfaces in DayZ are wallbangable. When knocked out, you can see your hotbar. If your items are no longer in it, you are being looted and probably restrained. Infected can be distracted by throwing an item nearby. Setting your graphics settings to low will make all the trees at a distance render in 2D, making players stick out like a sore thumb. Grass does not render past a certain distance, depending on your settings. Never lay down when getting shot at, it just makes you an easier shot. Master the art of the zigzag. Put your most heaviest and least important items in your backpack. You can always drop it if you need more stamina in a fight. Wolves will rather attack an animal than a human. A wolf pack has an alpha. Kill the alpha and the rest will run. A wolf will also attack an infected. You can cook food in 3 different ways: baked, boiled and dried. You can easily ruin any item by putting it inside of a fire. A shovel can be used to bury both player and zombie bodies. Avoid wells when possible, they're a hotspot for other players. When thirsty, a vegetable or fruit can hydrate you a lot. Likewise, when hungry, a can of soda can reduce your hunger. Never stand still, there could always be a sniper. These trail maps show your exact location on the map, in case you get lost. Aviators make you 100 times cooler. The zombies are attracted to the location of the gunshot, not you. Move after every shot so that your enemies can't pinpoint your location. Zombies will attack animals. You can jump over a landmine. When driving in the rain, the spark plug can be damaged by the water. You can look 360 degrees when crafting or sat in an emote. When swimming to the prison island, carry 3 pieces of cooked meat to avoid getting cold. The shovel is OP as fuck now, 1 power punch equals a knockout. You can add nails to a baseball bat. Gagging a hostage will muffle his or her speech. Likewise, you can put a burlap sack on another player's head to remove their vision. You can make and bury an improvised boar pelt bag. You can navigate with the stars in DayZ. When throwing up, you only lose hydration. A grenade cannot explode while unpinned in your hands. Animal lard is probably the best food in the game. By creating a fire barrel and then lighting the fire, the barrel cannot be moved. Watch this video for another 101 DayZ tips and tricks.